This is how I synchronize the audio for afterwards. Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ignace and today it's kind of another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you what's inside my travel camera bag. Because occasionally I do like to travel and I really want to be prepared for any kind of situation when I'm traveling to make an awesome video. So let's start with the backpack. It contains a lot of stuff, but that's only because it's capable of carrying a lot of stuff. So this is actually a new camera bag. I'm not sure if you can see it well here, but I'm going to open it up right over there. Okay, so Backsmart. This is one of the most amazing backpacks that I have had until now. The reason why is because it's completely modular. Let me show you. Attach different modules, like maybe we want this one here or this one here, and that way you can just completely build your own camera bag, and even what's inside the camera bag is completely modular, so you can really choose how you want your camera bag to be as optimal for your kind of situation. So that's really cool. By the way, check them out. They're also going to be starting a Kickstarter soon, so that's really nice. And also the material is super high-end quality. They really thought it through. It's also rain sealed. So yeah, let's get to what's inside of the bag, and along the way we'll see where we get. So the first thing that you can see right here is at the bottom part I have my tripod, well actually a kind of gorilla pod. So I like to take this with me on travels. The reason being is that I can really kind of modify it the way I want it. I can attach it in different kind of situations. For example, I made time lapses while this was attached to a tree, and then I have my camera on here. I also have this kind of head where I can rotate everything the way I want it to be. Although this one is a little bit older and it's kind of breaking apart very easily, so I don't really rely on this anymore with my GH5S, because yeah, it's an expensive camera, and if this would break while my camera is on there, it's kind of dangerous, so I kind of avoid it, but I really loved it when it was working fine, so I'm definitely looking into getting a new one. It's so useful to have some kind of flexible tripod with you. So next, the bag that was attached right here. What do I have in here? In here I have actually everything that has to do with my GoPro. So I like to take my GoPro with me on travels. This is my body attachment, all the cables, my charger is in here, and my GoPro on a kind of selfie stick right here. And the reason why I like to take this with me is, yeah, of course, it's capable to film underwater, and also because it's actually rather small and you can really take it very easily with you. And the selfie stick, I really hated it at the beginning, but the more you kind of try with it, you see how awesome the angles are that you can make with a selfie stick. So I'm kind of becoming a fan of the selfie stick, as long as you don't do it in full public, and yeah, just be smart with this. But with a selfie stick you can make so many angles. Even if you're not using it on your own, you can really extend it quite a lot. And yeah, I took it once in the sea with the salty water, and I didn't clean it well, so it's kind of getting jammed sometimes. But once it's completely at its maximum capacity, you can see it's quite long, so I can't even show it on my camera. But it's so useful to have like a top angle shot, a bottom angle shot. Maybe you want to kind of fake a drone shot, because I don't use a drone anymore. The reason why I'm not using a drone anymore is because of the law. The law is so strict, and especially here in Belgium, it's a very dangerous law. So if you don't have the license to fly, you could get a big fine and even jail time. Of course, that's not something that's gonna happen very soon. But if your drone would, for example, malfunction, not even your fault, because we experienced that problem once, that our drone just took off without any reason, and yeah, we never found it back actually. So we contacted DJI, and they actually gave us a new one because they saw in the logs that it was actually a problem from their drone. So a very dangerous situation, because if you think of it, if that drone would land on a highway what kind of damage could that do? So I don't have my drone license. The reason being is that here in Belgium, you have to be a real pilot almost to in order to fly a drone. So in order to fly a toy, you get like these amounts of books, so big, and it's insane what you have to learn. It's literally all the knowledge that a normal pilot has to learn, which you have to know as a drone operator. So that's why we chose not to use it anymore for now, and let's see where it gets us in the future. Hopefully it gets easier, especially in different countries. I imagine it's a little bit easier, but I don't know how many YouTubers do it, flying a drone everywhere, because it's so dangerous, yeah, kind of law-wise. So in here I would do some accessories like a pen. You always need a pen with you on a travel, and of course some business cards. You never know who you're gonna meet on a travel, and then it's just an easy way to share your name and your email address and your phone number. So I just like to do it like that. It's not that I'm really looking for business, so I'm not calling it like a business card, but more like a social card, which is just easy if you have if you have that with you. So I'm gonna attach that right here, back on here, and actually I forgot to put that in, so I'm just going to put it back here. So next up, let's have a look in the inside. First thing that you will find here in the inside is a small case, and again, you can also use the modular build-up, so if you want to put it on the outside here, you can also do that, which is really cool. So now it's attached right here. And what I have in here is, it's kind of a book, so everything is from Backsmart, so that's really cool. Everything from this backpack. They have plenty of different smaller bags. This is what I'll take with me. The only thing you have to be very careful about is this right here. So this is very useful as a cameraman to have all kind of tools with you, but if you're going to pass like an airport, this is not going to get through, so really be careful with these. Don't take them if you're traveling by airport or leaving the country. So next up is right here, I have a micro lavalier from Rode, which is actually really nice. It connects with your phone, and then you can record the audio and sync it up later in post. But the quality is pretty good, so that's also super nice. Then right here I will put all my cables. So this is a cable for my HDD. I do bring external hard drives with me just to back up my work. And then here charging cables, for example, for my phone. Then here a cleaning cloth, which is also important, and that you always have a clean lens, 2 extra batteries, and then right here, if I open this up, I have this little box, which you can find on Amazon. I think I got this from Amazon, and if you open it up, you can store plenty of SD cards. Currently it's quite empty, but that's because I'm using all my SD cards at the moment, and recording this tutorial also requires some stuff. So yeah, that would go all in here, and that's on the top. I'm just gonna put it aside here. Next up is right here, I can take it out. I'm actually going to open it a little bit more so you can see what's inside. You can see how clean the inside looks. Right here I have one bag, also modular, which will snap on these right here. But let's focus on this one right here. So if I open this up, you'll see right here that it's completely kind of packaged to in order to keep a camera in it. You can also remodify everything to have like the perfect kind of space for your camera. So I carry with me the GH5S and the GH5 also, but I'm recording with that right now. I like to have 2 cameras with me on my vacation, one for photo, one for video while I'm on the go, and also just as a backup, and when I'm kind of making a tutorial like this one where I'm in need of filming my other camera, so while I'm working or something like that. Then I carry with me this amazing lens. This is the Sigma 18-35 1.8 Sigma lens, which is really amazing. I currently have the Metabone speed booster, but I'm really dissatisfied with it. I really don't like it because the autofocusing issue is a very big deal for me as a YouTuber. I have to record myself without a crew, so I really kind of rely a lot on autofocusing, and this one keeps searching and searching. So I'm thinking of going to the Viltrox. I've heard that that is a better adapter, but for now I'm kind of out of budget. So okay, so on that is attached a ND filter, which is variable, so you can spin it around to have like less or more light on your lens. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of variable ND filters because these they do lack in quality. they do bring your image quality down quite a bit, and yeah, they have plenty of issues of their own. Variable ND filters, I've said it in previous videos, I really don't recommend them. If you have the chance to buy an ND filter, take a one-stop ND filter and just choose one stop, and then just screw it off and screw it on if you are in need of another ND filter. I know it's more work, but it really pays off in the long run, because if you don't have a variable but a fixed ND filter, your image quality is going to be a lot better. So I will put that back here. Next, I also always take some duct tape, some good quality duct tape. If you can't fix it with duct tape, you're just not using enough. And then right here I have a kind of, they use it, well, here in Belgium they call it like a paint kind of tape, which I use actually to tag everything. So if I have new items like cables or something, I will just take a piece off of that, put it on there, and then just write with a pen whatever that item is. So because I tend to have a lot of gear and it's kind of growing every single day, and I forget every single time, what is that cable for, what is that cable for, what did I use for this, so not every single cable actually puts the brand name on it, which I think is actually really disappointing. But yeah, so that way I just tag everything if I get something new in here. I didn't tag everything yet, so that's why I take it with me. Then right here I have two external hard drives. The reason why is if I recorded something super nice, I'm going to back it up just to be sure that I'm not going to lose it. If I have the chance, I will also kind of upload it to a cloud online, so you never know what's gonna happen with your bag. It might get stolen and then you lost all your beautiful images. So next right here I have this pack here from Vivitar, plenty of ND filters. This is for a different kind of lens. It's for the 12-35 from Panasonic, but they have plenty of lenses, and these are fixed ND filters actually. So these are completely fixed and therefore are gonna really benefit in the quality, but I don't have the size for this lens. So Vivitar, if you see this video. So next right here I have the Zoom H1, which is one of my favorite audio recording devices out there. So it's super small, it's super lightweight, easy to take with you on vacation, and what I can do is the mic lavalier that I just showed you, I will plug it in here, and then on the go I can talk to the camera or something like that. And if I add this kind of wind, I don't know how it's called actually, I forgot the name, but it looks like a mushroom right now, so we'll call it the mushroom. If we're gonna put that on here, I might also record some sound effects while I'm on my travel. For example, I recorded the waves of the sea. I will kind of just use that device to really record the quality of the waves on the beach, just to add in the editing afterwards. Then of course my charger for my laptop, and we can close this right here. Then down here we have another bag. So this is some kind of lens bag which I like to use. I don't really have that many lenses right now. I do use this Tokina 11 to 16 for wide angle shots, but I don't tend to use it too often. I'm really a big fan of the Sigma that I just showed you. Then of course I will also take an adapter depending on where you go. I'm from Belgium, so Europe, and there we don't have this kind of attachment, but we have something like this, so then I can just use that wherever I'm traveling. And then of course the charger, which we should not forget, of my camera. And then right here we have a power bank, which is also super handy if you're on the go and you need some juice. Right here I have some bags here, and these are actually really kind of fun. I have two of these, and if you open this up, you can see what's inside. So this is a really amazing light from Socani. They sent me these LED lights, but they're super amazing. So without filter, they look like this, and I can just turn it on right here. And it's super intense, so you can see how kind of intense it is. It's really great in small spaces. Even on the daylight you will actually notice this light, and it's just super compact, so that's why I like to use this. And I can attach a diffuser, as you can see right here, or a warm filter. And I even have a pack of color filters, so if I really want to get creative. And I take two of these with me, but you can take of course more, and really do an entire setup of light in here. So here I have some filters that I can attach to change the color light, which is super cool. So I'm gonna put that back here. And then lastly, what I have is I have some side pockets where I can store, for example, a mouse. This is a mouse that I will be using on my laptop from Razer, the Razer Atheris. It's a kind of nice pocket mouse, not too big, easy to carry with me, and completely wireless, so that's handy. And then on the back we can see that we have really nice straps, so if you're gonna carry a lot of weight with you, yeah, it might get heavy on your shoulders, so these are actually really good quality for long hours of carrying. And then we have this kind of protector for your back. If you have all that stuff in here, you don't feel a thing about it, so that's really cool. Now we have some kind of secret pockets right here. In here you can take some documents, for example your passport, your ID card and stuff like that, something that you need quite often. You can just put that right here. And then on the other side I have a bigger pocket, and in here I can actually fit my entire laptop, so you can see right here that I have my laptop with me at all times. So currently I do use my MacBook from 2012, MacBook Pro, so I have it quite a long time. It's not the best laptop, but it has never ever let me down. I even dropped it a few times from quite an angle. I do like Mac a lot, I do like Apple a lot, because they just tend to work whenever I want them to work. Unfortunately, for visual effects and video editing, it's kind of easier if you work with Windows, because you can really modify everything in your system. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and definitely hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Apart from that, check out our website. We have a bunch to offer for any kind of digital creative, and if you buy something from our website, it really helps to support this channel to create more awesome stuff. And then I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Take care.